Hello, friends. Let's talk about Ronald Acuña Jr.'s 2018 Topps Chrome rookie card, number 193 in a PSA 10 grade. First things first, let's ask, what is it worth and what's our entrance point and exit point? Let's take a look at the graph here. We are riding that wave. A low of $55 all the way up to $94 is your sales spectrum here. I'm thinking this 55 seems like an outlier, right? Well, doesn't it seem like an outlier? So it's probably dragging down our average quite a bit. Look at this picture, by the way. Classic home run swing, it looks like. That looks like a Hall of Famer right there. Anyways, on to the data points. We've got 15 data points that were all collected from recent eBay sales. This is what's going to make up our data set today. $74.67 in the blue represents the average bid price somebody had to pay in order to win one of these cards in a PSA 10 grade. Add $4.98 on average, and you get a card that is roughly going to cost somebody $80 out the door on eBay. Now, is that what it's worth? I say no. Why? Because that includes, doesn't take into account the fees that sellers have to pay, which is right around 13 to 15% right off the top. So this orange number is a bit lower. Why? Because we've taken 13 to 15% off of this blue number, and this is what the sellers are taking home. Now, I personally consider this to be more in line with what the card is worth. However, it's not what I'm looking to pay for it because I want to get some value out of what I'm buying, right? So we've got green, yellow, red. These are my bid offer points as well as my starts and stops. Green, this is my opening starting bid or option as far as in a card show is concerned. Probably going to be, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it still is a pretty competitive offer. So you might not be laughed out of the show. But $56, I would say, is more consistent with what I'd be happy to pay. I'm actually not interested in going to this $59.73 personally in a card show. I still think that's a little too high. Let's take a look at the bottom third of sales. We're going to sort ascending here. We're going to drop down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $60.42. Pretty much in line with that red hard stop. However, like I said, I want to be in the lower end of the spectrum. $56 is my hard stop on this card. So, value at $64. Opening bid probably $52. Hard stop at $56. What can we make on this card if we can get into the top third of sales? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So $79 is what you might be able to expect at the opening point of the top third of sales. Now that in turn would net you $68.23, which is why I like to get in on this yellow here, because that leaves me some profit that makes all the effort worthwhile. $12 profit. It's not a lot of profit on a card like this, but staying in that $56 range and capping out there, that's why I'm interested in hiding in that point, because even in the top third, you're hardly making any profit. So that's what I think this card's worth. Let me know what you think down below.